evening, everybody. As you can see,
What's up?
I got a
Hi.
couple basement
She is
crew with
here.
me.
As you can see.
Yeah, you got the Rims, Mama D, the Spawn, everybody in the house tonight. How's everybody's Thursday going?
I had to check Miss Grit, the Mad Red Queen's heart and blood pressure.
Gotcha, I gotcha. Let's see who we got. We got Mr. Evans in chat, the Forgotten Podcast. Mod privileges. I got J. Cole in the building.
Is that who? Is that who? You can't tell me nothing. Is that one? The mod privileges?
Yeah, see, he was a mod from when I started on the show.
All right.
He is part of the Ordinary Misfits. He's one of the three that you broke that one night.
That's right. Yes, I broke them. Can you hear Miss Grimm?
Yeah, a little bit.
Can anybody hear Miss Grimm?
Speak.
Hear me now.
Bueller.
It's low.
Yeah, a little bit, but she's low, but you can hear her, yes.
Miki, is that you or is that Amanda?
But you got Heather, Gary, Jackie, Mr. Steven.
Going on a trip in our favorite piece of shit. Cruising through the
I mean, we got showing 11 people. I was pretty impressed.
Well, that's
We're getting
Ice Wife 2311. That's because everybody is waiting to see what is coming. So, who's starting? Me or you?
You are.
All right, good. You're all fucking fired.
Bye.
Look at the face.
Little Einstein.
Woohoo!
No, actually, right now we're going to help you because anybody that actually has been keeping an eye out might have seen some things dropped, may have known a little bit of hints coming, but right now we have 14 people in our different PDOs.
Oh my god.
Okay, but tonight we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 platforms streaming at once right now. And the reason that is happening is because I am going to show you all something right now. And then after that, I will show you something else. So, you ready? Here's your first one. First. So, from myself and the rest of the basement crew, we would like to say welcome to the Forgotten Podcast because they are now will be streaming along not only with the Basement Show, but also along with Verge of Sanity. Now, the next thing that you all ask is, how are we going to be able to do all of this? Because there will be, at one point, 9 shows a week running from Sunday to Saturday. And with that, I'd like to bring up this next thing real quick here. So, this is the new commercial. So, as of starting tonight, tomorrow night, the ACS show on the Forgotten Podcast will be at 7 o'clock.
With Pokeball.
With Pokeballs, maybe. But they will start at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The Spooky Show is not actually happening this Saturday. this Saturday there is going to be a special cross group between myself and a couple of forgotten podcast members, Ryan and Kelly, and we are going to actually be doing a WrestleMania, or not a WrestleMania, but a SummerSlam prediction. So this will be your new show lineup each week, starting this Sunday. Nope, Shannon, you didn't actually miss that. Now, a couple more quick announcements from me, and then I will turn it over to Mr. Knast with the big announcement, which we are all in suspense for because none of us here actually know what this is. So, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, the Reverend Grimm show will be on, but I am telling you right now, this is a strictly adults-only show. If we find that you are underage, we will kick you out of chat. If we find that you have somebody with you that is underage, we will kick you out of chat tomorrow night. This is an alternate version of the Mad Red King, Reverend Grimm, that only a few people have ever got to see or experience. Thank you, Jackie. Greatly appreciate that. So, the other thing is, this, unfortunately, LG is not able to see the show tomorrow night because this would actually scare the living shit out of LG.
Oh, shut up.
If I identify as a minor, can I still stay? No. I don't know. We'll talk about this. But you know what? I already broke you, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I already broke you.
The
The other thing is, this Saturday morning at 11 a.m., Verge of Sanity is going to have a different person in charge this week. Mr. Fish Killer, Burger King, Mr. Sushi King will not be on Verge of Sanity this week. David was more uninnocent after the last time. That is true. I will be running the show on Verge of Sanity this week at 11 on. So make sure that you watch for all the posts coming. And wait, is Mr. Nast announcement something with Dixie?
No.
No. And that's been said once. No more. That's it. No more. No. Stop it. I see what you're thinking. So, that is everything as I had to say. Everybody here in chat, please welcome the podcast and make sure that when they aren't here, you show them some love. You will be able to see them on 3 different Facebooks, 2 different YouTubes, 3 different Twitches. Is he getting married? Are you getting married and didn't tell us? Well, wait, we haven't heard from Peaches. Maybe you and Peaches had something going on? I mean, would that be really considered incest? Because
Oh my God.
Dixie's your cousin, so that would make Peaches your aunt. But it's not an aunt by blood. So I'm kind of confused. So I guess what we are going to have to do is to finally find this out before Mr. Nast starts the expedition show and see how many of us are getting pink slips. I guess we're going to have to let him tell what the what his announcement is, you dirty dog, you.
Yeah, right. Really, seriously. So I'm gonna play a little game first, okay?
Little game first. Oh shit.
Well, I'm gonna start with the spawn. Stephanie, how long have you been on the basement show?
You're fired.
I think I started in June.
So give or take about 3 months, right?
Yeah,
How would you say your comfort level is on a 0 to 10?
I want to say I'm about a 9.5.
Wait, you've been making babies?
I guess I gotta wait and let me finish. That's all. I'll answer everybody's question when I'm done. So, all right, next one, Mama D. How long have you been on the basement show?
Over a year.
Okay, and how would you say your comfort level is?
I need an adult.
You need an adult. Okay. Would you say that you need adult supervision 24/7 or just when you're off?
I need an adult.
Okay. We'll stick with that. The Mad Red Queen. How long has the Mad Red Queen been on the basement show?
Over a year.
Okay, and how do you feel about being on the show?
I need an adult.
Okay. And lastly, the Rev Grim, how long have you been on the basement show?
You definitely need an adult.
Too long?
Just over a year. But yeah, just over a year because it was June, I think. Was it
Okay.
June? Yeah, June or
About
July.
June, July, around there. So, John, what are you doing these ladies? And I'm dead. Okay, well, what I'm trying to say is these poor people don't need me. If I'm not on camera, they do a hell of a job without me. So, with that being said, today is August 1st. December 31st of this year, which is New Year's Eve, I am taking a step back. I'm not going to be on shows anymore starting in the new year because I am going back to college. I'm going to go back and get my degree. I'm going to try to get my degree in journalism. So I am leaving the 4 of you in charge of the basement show.
I quit.
I'm
So,
proud of you.
so depending on what you guys want to do, if you want to change the name, whatever, it is going to be your show. I'm not going to be on as much. I'll still pop in occasionally, but the 4 of you are taking over the basement show. I'm leaving this to you guys.
I'm proud of you.
Definitely.
So,
Definitely. That is
It's gonna-
awesome.
Am I being yours?
No, you're
no,
not.
I heard you.
That
I
is
heard you.
awesome that you are going back to school.
So, I trust the inmates to run the asylum. I mean, 2 weeks from tonight will be the 2-year anniversary of this show going live, and I finally have the crew in place that I can trust to leave this in the hands. Writing has been always a strong passion of mine. It's going to be a big adjustment because I'm going to have to work around my work schedule and all that. But the thing I had to drop the most was this show. I've been saying for years that I was going to get back into school. Now that I have the support cast behind me, I figured the winter of 2025 is the best time to do it because it's cold out. You can't really go out. I can sit down, focus, and get my stuff done. So New Year's Eve will be my final go around as the head of the basement. Who you guys choose to put in charge is up to you. If you want to change the name, you're more than welcome to. But I will be taking a step back
So
completely.
Mama D is saying not it. That's not it. So you ladies are saying that you don't want to be in charge of the basement show.
That's like being in charge of you. Why would I want to take all the rest of the group?
So, Mr. Nast, if that meets your approval, then I will take the charge of the basement show.
Yep, so if that's what you guys want, he won't have 49%. He will be fully 100% in charge of this show. So that's what I wanted to announce, that come New Year's Eve, you'll still see me around, but I'm fulfilling a dream on mine. So that's why I wanted everyone in here for tonight, so everyone could hear it. Come October, I'm going to start taking my placement test and all that fun stuff, but I'm hoping by the middle of January I can start my classes up. Who knows how many days a week I'll be taking and so forth, but yes.
Yes, that is awesome. I am proud of you. You know what? That is something major and special. And I know that I can speak for the other 4 members, but they can also put in as they want. I know everybody is proud of you and that we are all behind you on this. And we will continue running the basement show with Mr. Nast.
He's going back to college. Kenny says he's proud of you too.
Like I said,
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Did you call him Papa K?
Papa K, yes.
Papa K.
Kenny is taking my job on the show.
Wait. You're calling him Papa K.
Yeah, you Mama G, so he has to be Papa K.
It sounds like Papa Cap in somebody's ass.
That actually might work.
Maybe with his ass, yes.
Yo, listen. The Wookiee gonna fuck you up. Papa K in your ass.
So, but like I said, now is the best time to do it because, like I said, I have the support system I need.
Papa D.
I mean, you could have my name, Papa John.
So yeah.
Let me get the lettering for that one.
Oh. So we will still continue as the basement show with Mr. Nast. And Mr. Nast occasionally will still be making his appearances with us. But as we have now added to our repertoire, we got to use big words now.
Can you use big words?
Not really, but we're going to try. But now that we have Verge with us and the Forgotten Podcast, and we are going to continue to grow this even bigger than where we are now.
Yep. And my parting gift on New Year's Eve to help all you out, I will pay for StreamYard for 1 full year. So that way it's all taken care of.
Mama D's coming to kick ass.
Where are my fucking keys?
She threatened me, so.
Wolf's scared of big words. So
Wolf should be more scared of what I'm working with.
So there you go.
There's the bag.
Oh, God. Yes, there you go. Ice is in right here. Congratulations, Johnny. Awesome news. We all got your back for whatever you need. And you know what? That could not have been said better.
I mean,
Yeah, y'all can support him, but somebody get me bail money.
she's gonna do it. I love people. She can't hurt me.
Want to
But
make a bet?
I can tell you what, all of us on the Basement Show crew, we have already been working. Right now, we are in August, which August is National Overdose Awareness Month. And as we continue each month, we will still be doing the special month that it is. But we have already been starting to work. And yes, you are going, Spawn. We are starting to work on Halloween, and we are starting to work on November 1st because I'm expecting Mama D to show up behind Johnny.
It's okay.
Well-
Heather says she's got my bail money, and Morgan says that she's expecting me to show up. So I've got pretty much a full tank of gas, and everybody knows how I drive. I don't care that I'm coming up in my pajamas. I don't care. Johnny, get your ass back on screen and take it like a man.
Well, Halloween, Spawn won't be.
You know
around.
what? Bend over and spread them cheeks and take it like a man.
Oh my God.
I'm going to butter your butt and call you a biscuit.
$20.
Yeah, because you know what they say. Oh, no. You definitely know what they say.
Yeah.
Nope, don't say
It's
it.
mine.
No, God.
Dixie, go make that money. $20 is $20, bitch.
Oh, no, there's no biting the pillow on this one. He's going to be
so serious.
He's going to be biting a headboard. Once
Just
I get-
make sure before this happens, there's a little.
Hello, this is India. I am looking for Pookie. Do you know how to keep your man happy? You've got to hawk.
Peanut butter. You know what's going to happen, everybody? All of a sudden, you're going to hear this behind Mr. Knast, and you're going to see Danielle pop up, Mama D pop up.
That's out.
Really? You know what? She's going to make you into this.
Rock and rollers here. You look like half a butt puppet. You know what it's like to be on the bill and to play for 15 minutes, and the only people there to see you are the other bands and their girlfriends. Don't talk to me about rock and roll. I'm not there in the clubs and on the streets, and I'm living it. I am rock and roll.
That's
Anyway,
an interesting
Can
question.
anyone answer this for Mr. Wolf?
Let's bring her back to stage. Where'd you go?
Technical difficulties.
We won't talk about that.
Error?
What?
Is there going to be a roast of Mr. Knast on his last show? Yes. That means now, Mr. Knast, you have to look at this.
I am.
In the past year, everybody has picked on you,
Yes, but you.
but me. Your last show, you're fucked.
That is if I show up for my last show.
Oh no, I
No,
will.
I have an idea. We're going to get everybody together,
Oh,
and we're going to do it live.
Is it going to be an adult penalty roast?
And then we'll give Johnny one of these.
Woohoo!
Well, now you got to answer this question.
is it going to be an adult-friendly roast?
Of course it is.
Possibly.
Hopefully, if all goes right, make sure there's an adult present for Mama D. If
Morgan,
all
can you come
goes-
babysit me?
By that time, hopefully, we are running this, the Basement Show live.com, because some of these things that might be on the roast might definitely get us. I know I will get banned on Twitch again.
Well, if I watch you and you watch me, then we have supervision of each other. We just need somebody to watch us, and it definitely can't be Big Daddy because we're screwed that way. Shannon's going to join in running amok.
Wear his big boy pants that day. I recommend probably
A
wearing
diaper?
women's underwear or no underwear.
No, I
Where-
prefer diaper. Diaper.
I was going to say diaper and war helmet.
No, he can't wear my war helmet. That's my war helmet.
I got my own war helmet. It's a Trojan helmet. I special.
I did tell Mama D today she won't need a war helmet though. You got what, 5 months and 30 days to prepare, okay?
So just think, you guys get to torture him for another 5 months at least.
Yes.
Let the games begin.
So wait. Hold on. Your scrawny ass could probably fit in a diaper. Are you talking about like a pull-up? Because if so, I mean, I know that. I mean, like, I definitely would pay to see that. You would support a Encanto one or Princesses one.
My
Maybe
son
even
has
a Lightning McQueen
Ultra
one.
Miss Grimm's going mobile.
Gone mobile. You coming?
Am I coming? Not yet. I mean, would you like to help with that? And Mr. Knast disappeared again.
Man
So-
child.
Look. Best ass award. Like, don't get me wrong, that is nice to sit and rub during a show. It's smooth.
I'm a big kid now.
Yes, that is true. So everybody knows how in-depth Shannon is, the Mad Red Queen is with Sleep Token, right? So I had gotten her the one face mask because she wanted the face mask. And yeah, so I decided to print it out for her.
It's so tiny.
That's what she said. No, they have they have something on the print sites that I use, and it's called Dummy. And what it is it's just a character with no actual features, and you add parts to like make it your own action figure. So you would have to put this head on the dummy.
Daddy, I want ice cream.
You want ice cream? I ain't got no money. What the fuck do I look like? I want anal. What's the difference?
Kind of all the same, isn't it?
I bought ice cream yesterday. I spent $20.
We're gonna show. We're gonna make Mama D smile.
He's a ugly.
He's the ugly.
Cole said he'll be back. He has to finish up work.
He's a ugly.
On space when you said that.
Oh yeah, Spawn. If she hears anything that has to do with me and her father's sex life, she like flips out.
I already don't feel good as it is, okay?
You know what? You should see the extreme butt plug. Extreme butt plug. Remember that video we showed of the girl that had all the dildos? Whoa, what is that?
Shannon's phone.
Shouldn't be.
I don't know.
What, you remember the girl that we showed, and she had all those that whole dildo collection? Well, this butt plug is like this tall off of the fucking floor.
Are you talking
like-
about the one Tristan showed you the other day?
Oh my God, that was a fucking riot. Dude, it was like 2 feet long and about 2.5 feet around in the girl's butt. Keep it up, and I'll get Mama Palm Trees back on talking about her sex life.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Good luck with that, because you don't want to know what kind of sex talk I can bring up. I can
Careful. They make a grandmom involved.
I'll bring up about Shannon's grandmother and Gibbs. You know, she's sitting upstairs all naked and everything, watching Gibbs with big old floppy titties.
She has no boobs. What are you talking about?
That's because they're knocking on her knees.
No. I think you're thinking of Lenore, not my grandmother.
Lenore naked? Haven't you, Steph?
No,
Oh, you're lucky.
that's just something I don't want to.
Good. I'm going to describe it to you for your fucking nightmare.
I'm
You
good.
thought you were
I
scared.
already said I don't feel good as it is, and you're.
You thought you were scared of killer clowns from outer space?
I'm
Wait.
still scared of them.
Yeah, wait until you hear the stories about Naked G.
I don't want to hear about naked stories because I already heard
So no.
one. It is.
I'm going to go and join for a cigarette, too.
Yeah.
And Mr. Nance is going to get brought back in. Ha ha!
Man, child.
So let's just say dryer 1, spawn 0.
That's because you're an idiot.
Well, no, because I dropped clothes on the floor. I went to go pick them up, and I had
Check your surroundings before you get up.
Well, no, the boys were with me, but they were too busy playing around. Didn't say, Mom, the door's closing. So I sat up and smacked the shit out of my head. So now I think I have a freaking concussion.
I didn't
That's all
feel
I got the crap kicked out of me by Aunt Mare today, so.
So, yeah. Let's just say I don't feel good. I feel nauseous and my head hurts.
You know how you make the nauseousness go away, right?
What?
Swallow sperm.
That's gonna make me throw up.
Do you have alcohol there?
What kind of alcohol?
Like rubbing
alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol.
I think so.
Take a whiff of that. You'll feel better, trust me.
And hum.
It's tough. I'm like,
Or walk your happy ass over here and I'll give you a stomach pill.
because it's just since I hit my head, that's when I started feeling nauseous.
Okay,
And
well,
all the top of my head.
okay, well then walk your happy ass over here and I'll give you a stomach pill.
No, I almost threw up last night. I was laying in bed and I'm like, this thing's about to come back up.
She doesn't
This
listen.
is the first time I gave myself an inflicted concussion. This is the second time.
I didn't feel it, so.
I just told her 3 times to come over here and I'd give her a stomach pill.
I'm trying to avoid taking anything.
Anybody want my cats because Big Daddy's gonna kill them?
We might be able to pull that down.
No.
That looks like shit.
Her go to the doctor? Yeah, right. She's like her father.
I didn't throw up. I just feel nauseous. And it's not like a severe headache. It's just a little bit of too much moving causes my head to start pounding.
Well, Morgan, you gotta come get your cat anyway because she now rings the bells because she wants to go outside, you asshole.
Did Mr. Nance come back in?
No, he still didn't come back in.
Ronnie's gonna beat me because I've been wearing his shirt.
Yeah, because
Why are you wearing your hat normally?
that's not exactly normal.
Put it on normal. Watch Dee Dee's face.
See?
Put it on.
If I know nothing's really wrong with me, I'm not going to the doctor. I'm not going to waste my time just to hear, oh, here's some Advil. Here's some ibuprofen. Go about your day.
Smoke pot.
I did that before, and that was the worst thing I ever did.
That's because you got bad pot.
I made my headache like 2 times worse when I did that.
That's because you got junk pot.
Good for you,
Mr.
Pop.
Ness.
Yeah, Mr. Nance still has his expedition night tonight.
We took over.
Well,
Felix was here.
I'm not 100% have a concussion, but some of the symptoms I have today is like good.
Felix,
A concussion,
Felix, your crowd is looking for you.
but I don't feel like going to the doctors.
Get your ass back on camera, sir. Do not make me drive over there.
Felix,
No. He's sitting in chat. See, the show doesn't need me. I can hang out in chat. I'm gonna send the. Oh no, I have the key to his house. I'll go get him. I'll go let the hellhound go get him.
Little girl.
Well, I've done way worse than a dryer. I hit my head on a dresser before.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, so Mr. Knast has actually got to get ready for his expedition show tonight.
You're not home anymore? You want to bet? Where? Check his location. Where is he?
Oh yeah, I can do that too.
I
don't
thought
know,
of
somebody
stalking for
in
doing
chat
that.
stopped sharing their location.
Yeah, I have almost everybody's location. Well, Daddy doesn't have Spawn's location because she stopped sharing it.
I don't know. It does
I
that with
know
my
where
new
he
phone. All my phone, when I did my whole new phone, it stopped doing all that. And honestly, I don't know how to do it.
Oh yeah, I know he's scared of me.
I know where he is.
Is he on his way here?
Hasn't moved from the house yet.
No, he's still home.
I got the bullshit.
When I check people's locations, so I have my mother-in-law's location, so I know where she's at all the time too. And then I tell her, and then, oh, you're a stalker. Oh,
Steph, you still have an iPhone?
yes.
You have Mama D's location too?
No.
I don't know how to share my location. I've never done it before. I have Shannon. I have my mother-in-law.
I have Daddy's. I have your brother and sister's location still. I have. No, I don't have Alex's. I have Dee Dee's. I have Johnny's. I have James. Mr. Producer, you're being paid.
Let's see. All the devices. I have
Doesn't matter if you left your phone, Johnny. It's still hooked up to your iPad. It's one Apple account. I can still track you.
If he doesn't get back in the studio, I'm taking everybody to go in and poop with me.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I got to go cook meatballs.
Steph, ice cream!
I bought
Ice cream man!
I bought ice cream yesterday and spent $20.
Well, you didn't buy me no ice cream.
I didn't know you guys were home.
Grim won't do it.
I won't do
And
what?
I
Take
was
everybody pooping with you.
I'm not going to turn the camera off. You're going to hear it all.
Your shop is expensive.
No balls.
Who's saying that?
James.
Oh, man. Dude, there will be a poop picture. I will take a poop picture and I will put it up in studio.
Jonathan Knast, get on camera.
Wow.
Johnny, I'm going to call Mom.
Yeah, because he has expedition.
Better yet, if you don't get back
Not
in the
your
studio,
name.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have
so it
your
is just John.
mom on
Yeah,
the
he's
water.
not a Jonathan.
Oh, well, John, get on camera.
You know what? I could just turn around and contact his mom.
See, you're just giving me ammo here. Unmute yourself.
Look what I got.
Unmute yourself.
Dang, Troy gave you your whole government.
Do you want
John
me to do
Joseph
this?
Knast.
Yeah, do you want the mom name call?
She was saying? She was saying, hi, Mama Dave, where'd you go? Asshole alert.
You think you're funny?
I'm a comedian.
You think you're funny?
I do.
It's good to know.
Not
Good
going
to
there.
know. Good to know you think I'm a joke.
I have pork chops to cook. Dad, you want to cook them for me?
What are you going to get me? You didn't buy me ice cream.
Unconditional love.
What? Unconditional love? I can't get shit for that. At least I could turn around and sell the ice cream cone and get $1 for it.
How about unconditional love from your granddaughter?
But I like her better than I like you.
That's okay with me.
Remember, it took me 25 years to get rid of you.
Hey, oh my goodness. So I bought her an outfit. Here, John, I'm going to send it to you to show it. It's so cute.
So we still have 13 people. We've got 10 reactions.
I have to show it.
I saw it. I'll get it.
Oh, I got a question. Who the fuck ordered the heat out here today?
I know. Ronnie went to work and was like, it's hot. I said, no wonder why my apartment's too hot.
What?
I just got screamed at.
By who?
Dinner was not in her cage. Dinner's now in her cage.
You got yelled at by couples?
Yeah. Because dinner wasn't in her cage when she woke up.
Oh.
So I guess I'm supposed to show these pictures. Huh? It's fine.
Look at my move.
Just a pure look of evil on this kid.
Well, she is named after her aunt. What do you expect?
Look at the stitch ears.
That one just looks like you're torturing her to death.
Oh my goodness, she's so cute.
She does torture her. She tortures her all the time. That's why she beats the shit out of her.
Oh, I can see where Stephanie's at.
My closet?
In the closet?
Nope, I see Stephanie.
Yeah, she's in the closet.
That is true. She's in the closet.
Heather, I didn't know you had a skink. I miss my skink. I miss our skink.
That was
How is
it.
it? The hell
What
is
is-
a skink?
A skink is basically a snake with legs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Depending on what kind it is. If it's a blue tongue, I will have another one at some point. AJ
Yeah,
has
what?
one.
It's a what?
A blue tongue
Blue
skink.
tongue skink. AJ, what was his name? Nugget.
Nugget.
Yeah.
What? And fuck.
No. Nugget is in a school in Cinnaminton. Remember? Biology program.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a blue tongue skink.
Looks like it will eat you in your sleep.
No, they're actually really, really docile.
Yeah. Nugget was like.
Your brother had one. AJ had one. It's now in a bio lab in Cinnaminton.
Being dissected?
Huh?
Being dissected?
No.
No.
He's an educational tool.
He's an educational tool. AJ named him Chicken Nugget.
Okay, Felix, you have to appease your fans.
Felix.
I have a 6-month-old cat. Does anybody want her?
Anybody want Froky and Evie?
No
Morgan
cats at my
already said
house.
Can't have one without the other.
Okay, well, I get rid of these two just to take those two.
Zayden would have a heart attack if you got rid of Wakanda. Yes, Troy, you can message us Monday after your procedure. Hey, Unforgotten Podcast. How's your mom? Ryan or Steven?
Well, she dropped a reaction earlier, so she was in chat.
What? Their mom?
Yeah. Hammerla, right?
Yeah.
Ryan. Okay, there we go. She's okay. I had to threaten to drive 7 hours to put a foot up their asses.
It's a briefcase, the phone clothes everywhere. It's company secret.
What's up when everyone's threatening each other to put foots up their asses?
I don't know. Everybody's talking about like putting things in people's butts.
Because we're angry females. Keep it up and you're going to get a Pokeball up your butt.
Well, I'm warning you, I'm gonna put something up your butt. How's that sound? I'm gonna make
Codes would change the need, but location
the man.
My theory was
The one I just read in. Fucking fake.
Ryan likes stuff in his butt.
Who said Ryan likes
Steven.
Steven said
Ryan
Ryan.
likes stuff in his butt, and so does Damon. But we don't talk about that.
I know that Ryan likes
Good job.
Ask him, should I just run Jeff's intro?
Mr. Nast is grounded for a month. Why is Mr. Nast grounded? Troy.
What intro does he want to run?
Jeff Scott. Just tell him the Jeff Scott intro.
Oh, the Jeff Scott intro.
Oh, everybody's got to tune in tomorrow night for the new intro.
Yeah, everybody's got to tune in for the new intro on the Grimm Show. And again, make sure there are no children.
Because it is not Grimm that you will.
Oh, Damon and Ryan trade butt plugs.
Heyo.
Is there any huck to it on it?
Or any Pokeballs?
Maybe I actually found a butt plug with a Pokemon ball on the end of it that I can create.
You guys are horrible.
Mm-hmm. Since we're letting out secrets tonight,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What's it you hiding? You told me
What
last
are
month.
you going to tell them that I don't already know?
You told me last month you're quitting the show. It's okay. I didn't tell anyone that yet.
that in November I might be going to Tennessee.
Why am I just hearing about this?
Because it's something that we were talking about.
She found Elvis.
No.
It's like a river.
Moving to Tennessee?
Moving or coming or visiting?
Moving.
I will go in your fucking suitcase. You are not fucking leaving me.
And when is this?
November.
When in November?
Well, by then we may, I don't know.
That is true, but you can't go until after November 2nd. Because November 2nd, the basement crew will be at Octane in Bensalem, Pennsylvania.
No. We're going on a vacation.
I want to go on a vacation.
I can fit in her bag. You can't.
Sure. I just need to take a bass guitar with me. Just a big old bass.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Kenny, I'm coming with you.
No, we're going to go to Pigeon Forge. Kenny's uncle, dad, and brother are looking to run a cabin, and we've been tossing the idea back and forth about going with them for a week's vacation.
Go for it. You need it.
I've never been.
Everybody needs a vacation.
Everybody needs a vacation.
I got my vacation starting next week.
Hey, look, we're not talking to you anymore, but you have to stay on camera, and you must stay unmuted.
I need a vacation.
Do not make me.
Thank you, Troy.
Do you actually know the last time I had a vacation?
When we went away when we got married?
Yeah.
The last time I had a vacation was 2 years ago. I went to Baltimore.
The time I went on a vacation has been almost 20 years.
Yeah, when we got married and we went on our honeymoon and I got food poisoning. Woohoo!
I never went on my honeymoon, and Kenny and I haven't been on vacation since we went away for a weekend to get engaged. That was it.
That was the first vacation I ever took. And
Mr. Nass off for 17. Let's fucking go. Yeah, Mr. Nass is going to come over here and have a gummy, and we're going to take all kinds of fun pictures of him pass the fuck out with Freya.
Well, since we're actually adding on more secrets,
More. Oh God.
we might as well let on my secret too.
Which one?
You can explain that in my phone call yesterday.
Oh, so you ready to watch? Well, Mr. Nast, you need to come back for this. So Spawn's gonna flip the fuck out because she doesn't even know. Dad's going back. Grim's going back in for surgery.
On what?
Grim's gonna have the other hip done and have the rod taken out of his leg. So all those years of him threatening to beat everybody with a rod in his leg, it's gonna come through.
Somebody should be saying this. Crazy.
He's just in a lot of pain.
He's in a lot of pain. So Luna is probably gonna go to Aunt Mary's. Mr. Nast is probably gonna take the Freya.
I'm going to charge you up to 12.
When is that going to be? We don't know. He just made the phone call yesterday to go see the surgeon. Welcome back.
I will kill you.
What's that?
I said, I guess Spawn's the only one without a secret.
Bullshit. You have something you want to say.
Must say I've been on vacation for 2 weeks.
She hates the Facebook show. She's just not gonna say it.
As long as she doesn't turn around and say she's pregnant, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go to my mother-in-law and go get my shot. So that means Mr. Blue Balls over there ain't getting nothing. Until I get my shot because I don't want no more babies.
There's other holes that can be used.
I'm trying to get. I want to go get myself fixed, but I don't know yet. I feel like I'm still too young for that, so I'm not going.
So why doesn't Rodney go get a vasectomy?
It's a woman's job.
No, it's the partner's job.
But I talked to the doctor, and the doctor did tell him it's more of a risk for a female to get fixed than a man because it's reversible.
Yes.
So, but right now I'm on the depot every 3 months, but also because of my blood pressure issues that I have, they really don't want to put me under to do it. But on top of that, I'm trying to drop the weight so I can have skin removal surgery.
Come over, take us some of what I have. That'll drop weight real quick.
Oh, I've seen like online this place they do like weight loss injections, and I'm thinking about doing it. Get the weight loss injections, drop the weight, and go get my stomach skin removed.
Oh no, just take Manjaro. It'll do its trick. In more
And
ways
then
than one.
have the extra baby weight weighed because I want them to weigh it.
Big Daddy is already down 50 pounds.
I don't know how much I weigh. I step on the scale and I'm just like,
Hello, Alexa Apple. How are you?
Alexa Apple.
thank you, Jackie. It's just, I look at my stomach and I'm just like, you know what? At the end of the day, my stomach, I did something that the doctors told me that wasn't possible for me. So, it doesn't bother me that much anymore.
I'm on the Manjaro shot, and I'm down 72 pounds.
It's just it's not so much like my stomach, it's just the skin that hangs. It could cause like infections and probably it's causing my back issues. But other than that, it doesn't really bother me because at the end of the day, I was able to birth 4 children when the doctors told me after Raiden I shouldn't have any more because at that point I'm risking my life.
Yeah, and you didn't listen, but we won't get into that.
Mm-mm.
At the end of the day, I got 3 boys and my little girl, so I'm good and I'm happy.
You got 1/3 of a baseball team. You're good.
Well, I already told Ronnie that if Elena wasn't a girl, I wasn't going to stop having kids until I had my girl, no matter how many boys it took.
What's your question, Troy? Before I used to go start cooking meatballs.
Yep.
She's gonna go play with balls. Meaty balls.
Troy. Bueller. Troy, we've already had this discussion. I've had 2 removed.
I have a cyst on my kidney.
That's hereditary.
Well, the doctor had told me, he said like 80% of people like that live in the United States have cysts on their kidneys and don't know about it.
I gotta go start.
He said the only reason why they know, well, I know about mine is because of all the back issues. So they had to do.
We will be right back.
Yep. So, would you like me to leave so that you can do your show?
What?
Yeah, Spawn's got that. Remember, Spawn is on vacay. Spawn won't be back until next week.
Well, it's 9:00, so I want to give you the appropriate time to be on there.
Oh, good.
Yes, they do. You lay down. You get a shot of lidocaine around the cyst. They check to make sure that you're numb. They make a very small incision. They remove the cyst and stitch it back up. And then you go back in a couple weeks or a week and a half and you have the packing removed. And they give you medicine to make you feel good and take the pain away. And then you basically you're all done after that. After they take the stitches out and the packing out, then you're good to go. Then you're left with it.
Spawn's gotta hop off. Spawn will see you guys next week on Expedition Night with Mr. Ness. Bye.
And no too. Not about it.
Troy, you're going to be resting for a few days. You're not going to want to really move. You will be told specifically to not do anything strenuous. You're just really going to want to sit back, relax, find a movie series that you can watch a couple times or something that has like 5 or 6 movies in a series, and just sit back and relax. Just relax. Honest to God, I don't want to tell you, just to relax.
You can watch the whole Fast and the Furious series.
Ew.
I got the first 7. The first 7 were the best 7.
Don't be nervous. It's absolutely nothing. If you ever had a cavity filled at the dentist, you know how you're numb for a little while and then it wears off and then you're kind of grumpy for a few days. That's how it is getting a cyst.
Oh, you're supposed to be numb when you go to the dentist? Oh, shit.
I don't like Supernatural.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I made it all the way through until like the last season and I walked away. I was like, I can't do it. It's boring. But I'm going to wish you gentlemen a good night. Johnny, I'll be watching your show and guarding Twitch as always.
I'm cooking meatballs.
And
Transplanted balls. Oh, I have a show playing tonight.
Does anybody know who Alexia Apple is?
No.
Yeah,
I will say before you hop off, I'm gonna shock you, Mama D. Because I know you follow me on TikTok. I put that video up on TikTok today. I was telling him before the start of the show. 2,000 views on that video today.
Good job.
Like, holy shit.
Told you.
I love you so proud. Thank you, Julie. Julie's a neighbor of mine from Maple Shade. Shannon knows Julie. And then I think Grim's met her once too.
Mm-hmm. So everybody out there, please don't go anywhere. Johnny's going to do his expedition night.
Or just for an hour.
Or that, and you may have the Reverend keep you company. Who knows? I mean, we're flying by the seat of our pants here.
Yeah. I would leave the door and lots of you still want to come kick my ass. How about that?
I can't. My pot kicked in.
3 minutes.
Fair enough.
So, but again,
next time you see me, then it's a date.
Sideways. And no huck tui either.
No. Ray Finkel, wide right. I won't give up somebody before she wants to jump through the computer and kill me.
Have a good night, gang.
Have a good one, Mama D.
You too, Big Daddy. Don, Joseph Knast, good night.
There's only one name you've forgotten. I'm not going to tell you. You got to figure it out.
Mister.
Nope. Hey, you got someone to go kick off on Twitch.
Yeah, I need to go to my job.
Yep.
Excuse me, I have work to do.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Snoozy or GT? Who is that? Any idea?
Not a clue.
Mama D's probably going to boot the
I think it could be some of Wolf's friends.
I mean, possible.
I know he was trying to get some of the people in tonight to watch. I'm just checking a few things in the background.
Okay, Mama D's on Twitch now. So Mama D, leave the Snizzy or GT, but Bassett 986 you can delete. I don't know who that is. Unless they followed. Let's see. Yeah, you're like, no, you can watch random streams. That's fine. I was just, we're curious. We have a lot of trolls that pop in, so there's no offense to you, Sneezy. So, no, I'm glad you popped. I mean, it's cool that you clicked in. So, I'm like I said, just trying to figure out who everybody is. That's all. Because we're streaming the show on 8 different platforms. 3 different Twitch accounts too. So might be. I think it's on the Forgotten Podcast Twitch. Over just Sanity, 1 of the 2. Because it's showing 4 on Facebook, 2 on Basement Show Twitch, 1 King's Table, 1 Verge, 2 on the Basement Show YouTube, and 1 on Verge's Radio YouTube. So everyone's like bailing out already, which is okay.
Well, yeah, Shannon's Miss Grimm's here, and I'm ready to actually let you do your show.
I had nothing planned.
You have nothing planned.
I mean, I could find something. Gary's still here. I mean, if people want to give me a state, I'll pull up a list.
Alaska.
So we did Alaska. Didn't we?
Yep.
Let's see. You already know where I am. Am I driving to New Jersey? Mama D's coming for me. I mean, I always booked a trip to Alaska. I'm not going to lie about that. Let's see. 13 creepy legends and stories from Alaska. Updated May 30th of this year. So this is almost like a brand new list. How about you discuss something you're passionate about? That's a lot of things. I mean, I'm thrilled about the success about the show. Like I said, going back to school for writing, because everybody who knows me knows I love my writing aspect. So, I mean, there's a lot to be passionate about. I mean, to see where the show's gotten in 2 years is absolutely amazing. Like, Grim can tell you, he's been with Verge for, what, you said 12 years?
13 years total with Verge. Well, 12 years with Verge, and then a year with you.
Yeah. So you were with the beginning of Verge, and then you came over about a year or so into the Basement Show, and you probably agree that you never expected the show to take off the way it did.
I knew you had something. Like I said, it's I knew you had something, and I didn't even come in just because to come in. I originally just kind of started doing this with you just to kind of get out of my head
Yeah.
with everything that was going on. And then as the year went, the Reverend Grimm show started really growing more and more and more. And then we started mainstreaming the Reverend Grimm show. And we've added things, we've taken things away. And being on your show is my first time ever doing anything broadcasting related. Never done any podcasts before. I never done anything in broadcasting or radio, even though I have a face for radio. Come on here has allowed me to find something that I really enjoy, and that's from Mama D.
That's a spot on comment. I mean, I always tell people myself, like, I never expected this to grow because anyone who has known me for the majority of my life knows A, I hate talking in front of people, and B, I hate talking on a mic. So to overcome both those views,
I use some pictures.
both of those in 2 years, it's pretty amazing. Because A, I don't have a face for this, and B, I don't have a voice for this.
What are you having a problem with the meat nuts? You got to let them solidly cook. You want to actually do it, put the lid on top of the pan, and that'll actually start hardening them all the way around. It's like I said, I didn't originally come on here knowing what to expect. It was just kind of, I'm sitting in a chair staring at four walls. We started out with just like an open mic night thing. I was like, all right, it seems like it's going somewhere. Let's play with it a little bit. And we see where the Reverend Grimm show is a year later.
Yeah.
And now
Must watch TV.
That's true, because we actually, again, I don't call us a podcast. I call us a series, because podcasts are usually only done like once a week. A series is something that's, a podcast may only actually be done once a month.
Yeah.
And, like even on stuff like Sirius Satellite Radio, unless you're somebody like Howard Stern or Opie and Anthony, you're not doing shows every day. You may be doing shows once a week. You may be doing shows every other week. You may be doing shows once a month, depending on what the contract and schedule is that you signed into.
Yeah.
And to actually now have shows on 7 days a week, 8 to 9, 8 one week and 9 another week, is just something that is completely unheard of. And you've grown your brand now for almost 2 years. And here it is. We are almost at 2 years. And yes, you are going back to school to further yourself and get to what you want in life. And you are basically saying, as all the ladies shown tonight, well, we don't want the key. So I guess Grimm is taking the keys to the basement show.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I trust you guys all to be able to do this, because you guys have all been on several months now. Like Mama D also just wrote, I went from watching the show, I filled in a couple shows, and you asked me if I wanted to be a co-host. The rest is history. Because you need a personality to do this type of shit.
Yes, and I actually have somebody that I want to talk to about potentially being a co-host for the Reverend Grimm show.
Yeah. I mean, I always feel like when you're doing stuff like this, as cool it is to do like independent one-on-one shows, having that second person to bounce off of actually makes for a better conversation at the end of the day.
Yeah, because being by yourself in studio sometimes is very, very difficult because it's like, all right, when you're doing it by yourself, you got to think on the fly. And that's why a lot of times while during the Reverend show, I'll start on one subject and then I will completely go on a different tangent. And 5 minutes later, I'm coming back to that subject we were just at. And a lot of people are going, are you all right there? Or are you doing some good drugs? One, yes, I'm doing good drugs. But, you know, it's one of those things that I have learned over the years that one thing I don't do is I don't script my shows anymore. I used to script shows. I will start in the beginning of the week and I will think of things like I have stuff for tomorrow night's show that is absolutely fucking hilarious and is going to be different. And that was sent to me from the Mad Red Queen, Mrs. Grimm. And like I said, it's definitely something different when you're by yourself.
Yeah. But you being with the Bridgewater years, if I remember correctly, you guys started streaming on Ustream, and you were live, but people couldn't interact with you as you did it. All they could do is sit in the show, watch the show, and so forth. So to take what I came out with live and allow that interaction, I feel has set the bar that much higher to where, like, yeah, people can sit, stream video games, chat with your chat, but to actually have physical talk shows, like series, like you said, it's unheard of.
Yeah, because one of the things with Verge, when we very first started, yeah, once they look like they're browned a little bit, roll them easily. All right, we just gotta get the spatula, like the blue one, and go underneath the bottom and just break them away easily. Okay, well that's all it is to it, babe. I think Amazon lost my package. I hate that shit. They do that over here all the fucking time. But no, it's with Verge, when we first started, we were able to stream. And that's all anybody was able to see. And myself and Lynn sat down and we actually started talking about it and went, well, there's got to be a way that we can actually do more here. What platform is Ryan watching on? Well, Ryan has his Facebook running, but Ryan's shows will actually be on his Facebook, the Basement Show Facebook, Verge of Sanity Facebook, Verge of Sanity YouTube, Basement Show YouTube, Basement Show Twitch, the Forgotten Podcast Twitch, and the Verge of Sanity Twitch. So there are, as we said, there are 8 platforms every night streaming shows. So you will be able to...
Are you fucking kidding me?
What'd she do? Trash dog, really?
I've got her digging in the trash. I have her wooing at the sugar glider.
We got a wooing at the sugar glider and we got trash dog. I'll give you a guess who was trash dog.
I just tried to pull a cat toy out of her mouth.
Yeah, Freya and Luna's acting up tonight too.
Sounds like you both need to go.
But yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. We put Luna home. She will cry and cry and cry and cry. Freya will go lay down. But you know, we started working with an idea and we actually figured how to make the stream go live to where people were able to see us in studio.
Mm-hmm.
I was right.
I want to see the gliders. I used to have 4. We only have one. She is actually a hospice.
Who's that glider?
Brendan, Mr. Curtis. He wants to see the
I was
glider.
right. It has Peyronie's.
It has Peyronie's disease. Yeah, the glider is actually in the other room.
Yeah, I don't even have to carve it out.
No, and that's why I looked at it last night. I was like, it's fucking hollow. But
Thank you, Walmart.
yeah, good old Walmart. That's why it was only $1. But she is a 10-year-old senior. She can't fly because when we got her, she was extremely overweight because
Oh, right now she's acting like
we rescued her. Her weight is actually coming down where it should, and she is blind in one eye. But I mean, she's a good girl. You know, she's gotten used to everything. You know, she knows that when I come in there that she's getting food. So I want to see the glider. Heather, you got to come down because I actually have to talk to you at some point too. Got to talk to you.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Beautiful cuddle bug. When I first picked her up, she was a little difficult to actually kind of handle because I don't think she was really. Yeah, I mean, I can go mobile. Hold on here.
I guess you guys are gonna get to see the sugar glider after all. He's gonna load in his studio on his phone and take you with him. The show keeps freezing. What that probably is us going in and out of studio. It tends to lock up, Heather, which we try to avoid doing, but it does happen from time to time. So, the whole thing I used to have 4 gliders, 2 chinchillas, and a monkey. Damn, Brandon.
Yeah, well, we lost our rescue during a fire that we had, but I mean, they're hard to see, but there's 2 baby chameleons in here. One is actually straight back right now, and the other one's right over here. But they are tiny. And then Pebbles. Luna, back up. There she is.
There's a Pebbles. Chewing away on her fruit. Was that a tomato?
It's fruit. Hi, little girl. Yes, hi. Luna, back up. Hi. Go eat your food. Come on, it's eat time. And that's a Luna. And there's the Reverend Grimm Show mascot. That's right. That's 160 pounds of dog. But to show you, this is some of ours that we lost in the fire. So, if you can, I did. The dog, that is Ace. He was a rescue for my son. He was shot several times. He was stabbed. His trachea was crushed, and he was blind or deaf. Sorry. There's Harley and Ivy. There's my rat, Remy. That is Christoph. Christoph was actually rescued from Rutgers, New Jersey, because they thought it was funny to get him drunk, and he was actually in liver failure. That's Dakota. Dakota was actually rescued because her owner no longer wanted her and was going to throw her outside, and she got picked up by a hawk and then dropped. All right. This is Brownie and Midnight. This were the kids Bop rabbits. That's Jasmine. Jasmine is basically a Cadbury bunny, but the problem is she had a bite history, and when she went to go to her new home, she ended up biting the person so bad the person needed stitches in their hands. And when she came back, she was perfectly fine with me, so she ended up staying with me. That is Stella. Stella was originally brought in for Miss Grimm, but ended up turning around and taking to me. That is Mars. That was my Panther chameleon. He was about almost 3 years old. He was rescued out of Jackson, New Jersey. He was in a tank with 6 other chameleons. The other side of his face had a talon scar, and part of his tail was missing because it got bitten off. The creme de la creme, we'll call him. That's the little asshole Odin. Dumb dog. Yeah, Odin wasn't a ferret. Odin is actually a polecat.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep. Dog got in trouble again.
You might as well forget about your dinner.
Why? Who got to it? What was it, on the floor?
Uh-huh.
Jackass. And there. Isn't the other one still out? I took out another one last night too.
No, you just have French fries.
All of it?
Yeah.
Oh. And that's AJ and Hope. And this is the wall of everybody that did not make it from the fire. These guys, we still don't know where they are. Hopefully somebody has found them, but we looked for a year trying to find them. But we were able to recover Ace's body, and we had him cremated and brought home, and he is with the kids. But the rest of these animals, unfortunately, this one, and these 2 were the first ones that the fire came in and got. So that is part of the Grimm household. You got into my dinner. I'll tell you what, me and you, we're gonna have words, dog. Words is an understatement.
I was saying Facebook freezing, but she was asking who would do that when you had described that someone had just basically dropped the one and left.
Who dropped what?
I guess you said like one of the rats was just dropped and left.
Oh no, Dakota was a chinchilla, and like I said, the person no longer wanted her, so they let her go outside, and a hawk came down and got her and picked her up, but couldn't carry her. So when she was brought into us, it was a lot of work. She, still had stitching, and it was, she didn't trust anybody. But like the one rat I showed, Remy was actually rescued with her sister out of PetSmart in Marlton because they were going to put Remy down because she was actually missing toes, which is common in rats. And since she was missing toes, it's not a perfect animal. Somebody's not going to buy it. So I ended up taking it.
Fair enough. Ryan said he's back, and Heather's having a hard time with Facebook tonight, apparently.
Facebook could be, Facebook can be a pain in the ass. I mean, I am not actually near my studio. I am outside smoking a cigarette, and it is hot as hell out here.
Very true statement, Heather.
No, that is true. And that is one of the things actually years ago that I actually was going to go become an animal cop. it's better that I didn't, because I probably would have ended up in trouble myself, because I was going to go and see about working over at the Philadelphia SPCA. And, yeah, I would have shoved people into small dog crates.
Hey, sometimes you have to. People deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sorry, you don't mess with animals. It's just not right. I mean, I was the kid when I was growing up. Other kids thought it was great to actually take the magnifying glass and, you know, burn ants. I didn't even do that because to me that was cruel.
Yeah.
And ants are a pain in the ass.
Looks like we're getting meatballs for dinner.
All right. Actually, we could have meatballs with.
And the thing is, I thought about stuffing them earlier.
Yeah.
But I was running out of time because we had to be on.
We could have the meatballs and we can put the cheese on them, and we can do it all in one pot. Fuck it.
Well, yeah, I just turned the meatballs off. The sauce is on low because it's not all the way across. You're bad.
We actually had frozen sauce.
I tried to jump on Twitch the other night, but couldn't chat because I don't have the app. I mean, Heather could always try YouTube. YouTube's an option. You can chat on YouTube with us too. Ryan said he had to deal with the problem, but I'm back.
But you know, we are an hour and a half in. Mama D is or Twitch, yep.
Well, she said she tried Twitch, but since you don't have the app, she couldn't chat on Twitch. And yes, you can chat on YouTube.
Yes, you can chat on YouTube. The only thing that you cannot chat on, and we stopped carrying that platform, is X, formerly known as Twitter, and we will not do it on Instagram either, because Instagram is a difficult start, and now with X, you actually have to have a paid subscription in order to stream on there. But you can't even interact. Like you can't turn around and you can't comment on X. So it's just basically you can sit and watch and listen, and that's about it. But I think we should probably.
Wait a second. When the Holland's custom tour.
Yeah, it's what I'm pulling up. I gotta get the banner going first.
I got it.
So don't anybody go anywhere, or go over to YouTube or something, and we are going to run the Holland's Customs commercial. And remember, Holland's Customs right now is still doing a flash sale on pre-made tumblers. Tumblers are normally $25, but these tumblers were already pre-made, and they are $25. And if you look at the bottom underneath of our names, it says, you know, at Alan Marles. If you look me up there, you will see what tumblers we have. You could look up Shannon Marles, or you can go to the Basement Show, and there is the Basement Show page, and there is a link to take you directly to Holland's Customs. Right now, HollandsCustoms.com is actually down for major maintenance. We are completely reworking the .com just to try and get things better and more smoother. So here's a little bit about what we do.
Doing that for you. What was that? One. Sorry, 1 second. that is Holland's Customs, and like they always say, if you can dream it, they can make it. And I will vouch for Sir Grimm and Mrs. Grimm. They do amazing work over at Holland's Customs, so please go check them out. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
So it says we go back up to 13 people.
Yeah, I see that. That's actually really, really good tonight.
Yeah, I mean, me and Grim will discuss after the show if we stay true to our word and actually delete the show after it ends, or if we'll leave it up for a certain amount of time so people who did miss the announcements can go back and watch the first 20 minutes and see what all the fuss was about.
It's a shame we can't actually go in and cut a video. We might be able to. And just leave up the announcements.
I could probably do something like that.
But the only thing is, we would lose probably everything else.
Yeah. Or I go in, edit the video, download the 20-minute portion of it, or whatever along the announcements were, save that on the computer and upload it, and then we can just delete the full show.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Actually, like I said, I'm not even sitting in my studio. I'm outside getting ready to go back to my studio.
Well, it says we have 4 in the Basement Show Facebook, 1 on Ryan Banshee's page, 1 on Basement Show Twitch, 2 on the King's Table Twitch, 1 on Bridge Twitch, and 2 on the Basement Show YouTube.
Wow.
So we're pretty well diverse tonight, and we had 12 reactions.
And and I guess that means we should call for a roll call.
Yeah, tell Facebook land what your fucking asshole dog just did.
Which part?
What was on the counter for dinner?
Oh, I already told him my dinner's like down the dog's throat.
What was it, garlic bread?
No, it was just regular bread, but it was going to be a meatball sandwich and like an oversized meatball sandwich. And that's also smell or gas?
Sauce.
Did you check the flame?
Yes, all the way down on lunch.
Yeah, because gotta feed my minions. Good night to 2 of my favorite guys. XOXO. See you tomorrow on the show. Yes, you will, Heather.
Wow, 2 of her favorite guys. I actually got included with that.
There you
Clearly
go.
chopped liver.
Yo, you weren't on, so she didn't say goodnight to her favorite girl.
I gotta do something real quick.
But Heather, like I said, I actually need to talk to you at some point.
Worst comes to worst, we'll go see her this week.
Yeah, at some point, I need to speak with you either on the phone or face to face.
No, it's not fair. I gotta work all weekend. I can't have no fun this weekend.
You're off on Friday.
Yeah, but then I work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night.
Yeah. I should be off every day. Well, actually, you know what? I can't even be on strike anymore. After December 31st, the Grimm can't be on strike every night.
Nope. Absolutely, whenever you want XOXO. There you go.
There we go. Yes, it is hot as hell out here. But it is really awesome that we, everybody joined tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Should we be nice and give them a recap or no?
Yeah, we could do that. We could always drop down the it. I mean, it was awesome. We had a lot of people from the Forgotten Podcast in here tonight. And I think we had some of their friends in here, which was amazing. And like I said, if you guys missed it, there was a lot that transpired early in the show. And, there was a lot of announcements. So tomorrow night, keep an eye for the ACS show. And that will be at 7 o'clock. And that is Steven and Wolf will be doing that show.
I was surprised for that.
And Miss Grimm actually has a surprise for Wolf and Steven. I would be scared.
I'm good at creating
Oh, yes, you are very, very good at creating things.
But I had fun with AI.
Yes, that is true. You have fun with AI. And that, as I said, tomorrow night will be at 7 and then at 9 o'clock. Now, you never know. The Reverend may actually make a special guest appearance tomorrow night on the ACS show. So if you're going to find out, you have to tune in to their show to find out.
James is saying, do your worst.
Do my worst. Wolf. No, you don't want me to do my worst. Trust me.
Tell him on Facebook. I'm going to do a call with him later.
So, Wolf, you need to add Miss Grimm as a friend. So she has something to show you and Ryan and Stephen later. The live was jumping tonight. Yeah, I mean, live was it was really good tonight. It's a shame that we were actually running into some issues on Facebook. But again, look, not everything all the time is going to be 100%. But, you know, we do the best that we possibly can to make sure that we are putting out the best possible content for all of you, the fans. That's like eczema or something, baby.
Who, what? I heard my name. No.
Who said no?
Who, what? I heard my name. I didn't hear your name, Mama D.
I thought she was on the way to Jersey last time I heard from her.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, bye. So, yes, I mean, unfortunately, sometimes there's technical difficulties, but as I said, all three, looking for the best word, companies or, like I said, not a podcast, but all three brands try and put out the best possible material that we can come up for all of you, the fans, because without any of you, there is no Basement Show. There is no Urge of Sanity. There is no The Forgotten Podcast. There are none of us. We only sit and talk to ourselves, or it's just me and Mr. Knast sitting here looking at each other going, so, what do you think? I don't know. What do you
Nutter butter.
Nutter butter. My ass is one with my mattress. Well, at least you know your back door is protected.
I guess I'm safe too, because her ass is one with the mattress, and I don't have to worry about her showing up at my house.
That is true. One band, one sound. And that is the best way. And that is all of us here together on this gigantic
School bus are fun.
This is an empire between all three brands. We have built an empire, and we have made it because if anybody remembers, not that long ago, I said that we would be adding an 8th show, and I said it would be 8 days a week. So we didn't get 8 days a week, but we did get 8 shows. And every other week will be 9 shows.
Yeah. Put it this way. We went from a short bus to a school bus to an RV.
Yeah, and you actually not even knowing, we may actually turn around at some point. You got to remember, you're still going to get pop-ups and stuff as well.
That is true. He's going to jump in the studio. There he is. Let me remove that. But you're still muted.
I had to take off my hat. I was getting too hot. I was sitting outside and I'm sweating my ass off.
Yeah, well, It is. Let me look real quick for the Miss Grimm.
I need to mute myself real quick.
Okay. It is 78 degrees in my house right now because my central air unit does not work. But luckily, I've been getting a good breeze with my air conditioner and such. I just wish the overall humidity would drop a little bit in my house. But with it being so muggy outside, that carries into my house. Mama G says, I love a good pop up with a weekly smiley face. Oh boy. And tomorrow's going to be hot. Yes, I'm not looking forward to it. If I don't have to leave my house tomorrow, I don't plan on it.
Tea, I have cigarettes.
Tomorrow's supposed to be hot, but it's all supposed to be like raining. Oh, I think we're getting ready to get joined.
No.
Then remove yourself completely.
I can put on too if you want to be on camera.
No,
Nope, I'm out.
She's working on something.
She's always working on something. That's what people don't understand. When we're not live, myself, Grim, we're constantly working on nets. Miss Grim is constantly working on Holland's Customs.
There you go. Something that was worked on last night.
She's
And
not.
today,
She's not accurate.
alkaline.
I like
Caught
that.
between black and white. This is from Sleep Token. And you see, things that can be done. It is on a tablet case.
There you go.
But other things that can be done
Luna!
is 3D printing. That's just a low poly Snorlax. But some of the more in-depth stuff, like that one,
Wookie.
Oogie Boogie.
Woogie.
And then, of all things, I decided to print this one today.
Yeah, number one asshole. Who is getting that, by the way?
I don't know. I might just leave it at my desk because I like nice soft ass here. And those are some cheeks, man. I mean, look at them bad boys.
Yeah, she's about size 7.
But like I said, always working on something.
God, what the hell
That's
was his name?
Boo Bear.
Boo Bear.
But the other day, I decided just to see if I could do it, and that is Sleep Token's emblem,
Yeah.
and it is a keychain. So, I mean, there are all kinds of things. And the next thing that I am actually working on that is actually, I think, going to be a big seller because they sell like hotcakes on Etsy.
Okay.
You know when you go to a store and they have the shopping cart and you have to put a quarter in it?
Yeah.
I actually came up with a thing today that would fit into that so you would no longer need to use a quarter.
There you go. Fuck
And
all
then-
these in taking my quarter.
And they sell like hotcakes on fucking Etsy.
Look
But
at
one of the other things that I am working on, I need to go here real quick and I will open it up.
The suspense is killing me.
And I will present it. Let's see here. Share screen. Windows. This is a new shirt that I am working on.
Ah, yes. That is gonna
I
be
like
badass.
that.
That's gonna be badass. Now you're gonna put the red rim show on the front and then that on the back.
Probably.
Jackie says that's cute. No, Jackie. That's badass.
That's badass. And I am constantly sitting at my studio working on things, all kinds of shit. Because my studio is my computer desk and is my workspace for Hollands and is everything else. So it is completely overly cluttered. And as I said tonight, see, I already printed her a sleep token mask. I could get away and say, there you go. I told you I would print you one.
So I'll shock you, okay? That second intro you saw tonight,
Yes,
I did 100% on my phone while at work today
that's awesome.
to get the timing right. I mean, I'm always working on the intros, outros. That's my specialty. So that like the Forgotten Podcast intro that you saw tonight, I came up with. Now I need, huh?
I forgot that was up there.
Yeah, but now you're gonna make me put in the studio a dead man walking.
That is true. And Jackie says, hey, cowboy, save a horse, ride a cowboy. What, babe? Yes, you do that daily.
Is that you telling me I need to put that in the studio as a soundbite?
Dead man?
Or
Oh,
dead
it's
man?
possible.
Hey,
I still
cowboy.
gotta get folds into it. This actually sits on top of my boom mic. And there's all kinds of stuff sitting here hanging on the walls and shit like that.
Yeah, well, you figure this is my mic right here.
Yeah, you can't see mine. Mine's just sitting over to the side. But I do know that I have to actually sit down and start writing up Grimm's rules.
I can't wait for those. They're gonna be funny.
Oh, they're going to be fucking hilarious.
Damn, people don't want to leave tonight. We're back up to 11. I like it.
That's awesome. 6 on the Basement Show Facebook, 1 on the Facebook for Ryan Banshee, 1 on the King's Table on Twitch, 1 on the Basement Show Twitch, 1 on Verge Twitch, and 1 on the Basement Show YouTube. So there you go, because now you have 3 Facebooks to choose from, 2 YouTubes, and 3 Twitches. And like I said, make sure that you go and you check out the Forgotten Podcast tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. They will be streaming here. So if you are not friends with them, you can still watch it through the Basement Show.
But you need to be friends with them or else someone takes them.
Oh, and Miss Grimm says you need to be friends with them or else she's coming to kick everybody's ass.
Shots fired.
Ask the boys. The boys will tell you. My friend, kick their ass.
That is true. She threatened to go and kick butts today.
Well,
You
good.
want something? Actually, do you really want something really, really, really awesome and funny?
Sure.
So I don't know if Ryan and Steven are still here in chat. But yes, well said by Shannon. So yesterday, I was talking to Steven and Ryan and their mom. And I told Steven and Ryan that both of them, they had to hug each other and tell each other that they loved each other. So the Reverend did one good deed this week. I made their mom smile, and I could just tell. I could not see her face, but I could hear it through the phone. Whatever's easier. But I could hear it through the phone that she was absolutely just smile ear to ear.
Can I be an asshole for a second, or should I leave it alone?
When are we not assholes?
I don't want to piss them off, but it's kind of funny. Because how you said you brought them two together.
Yeah.
Did you pronounce them Chuck and Larry?
No, we could have. I could have done that. Remember, I am a reverend. I could have said, "That's it. You two are now married," because I am. Huh? That what? That's incest.
Incest is the bestest.
Incest is the best. Look,
Keep it in the family.
look. For the longest time, when I was going to the doctors after my accident, people were going, "Oh, it's so nice that your daughter came to the doctors with you." You know where I went with that right away.
Uh-huh.
I would turn to Shannon and go, "Could you do me a favor, daughter? Could you ride me like you did last night too, tonight?" And they would be, "Yeah, man, that was fucking great." I love throwing a monkey wrench into somebody's bowl of cereal. Why? Because that's just the Reverend style. Hey, according to Mr. John Pennington, I might be broken, but my dick still works. God rest John Pennington's soul.
Yeah, I just had to do it. I'm sorry.
That is true. But normally, I will say it's not quite like that at night. There is no boing, boing, boing. It is kind of all of a sudden, it's like, now, we all know that is the Jaws theme. Here is the question for people in chat. Can you tell me what part in Jaws that is from? I know exactly what part that is from. And I didn't even put it into studio.
That's when they're on the boat, and after that plays, he's like, "I think we're gonna need a bigger boat."
Nope, that part there is actually when he gets out in the little dinghy and they pull that cable up and he is taking the paddle and smacking the cable to get the shark to come and bite the cable. And the shark gets electrocuted.
So towards the end, okay.
But usually Grimm ends up with
happiness.
Happy penis.
No, happiness.
Happy penis.
that is awesome.
I mean, you think about it, we have so many fucking background noises.
That is true, but I think my new favorite one is definitely.
Rock and rollers here. You look like half a butt puppet. Do you know what it's like to be on the bill and to play for 15 minutes and the only people there to see you are the other bands and their girlfriends? Don't talk to me about rock and roll. I'm not there in the clubs and on the streets and I'm living it. I am rock and roll.
I figured you would like that one. I know.
Yeah, definitely. Airheads is definitely a definite solid thing. But, you know, if we get somebody in the audience, I might have to ask them sometime.
Why so serious?
That one came out good, too.
Yes, it did. That one came out very good.
I like the Gummy Bear one. I thought that came out good.
I just hate that song. I don't know why. I hate that song.
That we added the Beetlejuice one that came out good, too.
Yes, because now, you know, a lot of times I use that. It's just all of a sudden, you know, it's like
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
I figured that you have to get the Showtime in there. If you don't do that, that clip's loose.
Yes, that is true.
So, I mean, about the endless possibilities.
That is true. I mean, especially when we're around.
Because you figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 custom sound effects in the studio.
And there's only one that nobody is allowed to touch.
And then, well, if you see what I put, I said in bold letters, don't play without Grimm's permission.
Yep, I saw that, and I appreciate that. You can play my Hail to the King all you want until you're blue in the face, but you cannot touch that one.
Nope. I mean, I was hoping Damon would be in here tonight, so I had a special one for him.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
That has Damon's name all over it.
I actually want to hear some.
Again, with the Bill Beebe sound effects.
Yes, that is true. Oh, I knew that he wasn't going to be in tonight.
Let me guess. He's too tired.
I don't know. I just don't think he likes us anymore. That's okay.
Well,
don't like us. And guess what? Somebody will take your place.
Well, that's all right. He'll just be mad when there's no more basement show to watch. Because like we said, who knows if this show stays in the library after it's over.
That is true.
We could actually run a montage New Year's Eve saying the show's over with, and then there goes the show.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get this.
If once I'm taking over, like you said, if I want, I can rename it. But no, I will not rename the show. It's just not right. It may become the Basement Show with Mr. Knast, featuring Reverend Grimm.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you, if you do change the name, you have to keep it for 90 days before you change it back.
Yeah, no. It will not stop being Mr. Nast's show.
I just started with another sound effect I got to add, and I'm going to put it in there just for you tomorrow night. I'm not going to tell you what.
Oh, God. But we are actually 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 44 seconds in.
I don't even feel like doing a closeout. I just say we say good night and end the show.
And we got to do a little bit of a closeout.
Okay.
So one thing I think we should do is one more time, we should actually run this banner. And I think we should run the commercial one more time. So now people can get the feel for things, because this is your opportunity. Mark your calendars. Everybody was asking for a show on certain nights. Here it is. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.
So there you go. That is the brand new show lineup, not just for the Basement Show, not just for Verge, but now also the Forgotten Podcast.
And remember, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., you have Steven and Wolf doing the ACS show with the Forgotten Podcast. That is going to be their last show on Friday nights. At that point, they will be going to Sunday nights. I believe that's probably 8 p.m. Might be 7, not quite sure.
True.
7 p.m. I just saw it right there. Then on Saturday, you've got Verge of Sanity. I will be in the helm this week because Mr. Creighton is going to be at the Monster Mania in Cherry Hill. So we might get some live things from there. And then on Saturday night at 4, there will be a collab between the Forgotten Podcast and I will be on there. And it will be a SummerSlam prediction show.
Yep. I think they're calling it the Forgotten Discussion, if I'm not mistaken.
Or the Forgotten Predictions. I know we saw that banner last night. It really looks good. Keep an eye for that. But always, remember, stay tuned for pop-up shows. You never know during the day when there could be a pop-up show at any time. Mr. Knast could have off and he could jump on out of nowhere. I could jump on out of nowhere. It could be during the weekend. Do you know if that show will be live on Facebook, Grim? Which show? The one on Saturday?
Probably the prediction show.
The prediction show? Yes, that will be live on all channels. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and Twitch. So it will be live on all 8 platforms. The one tomorrow at 7, it will be on all 8 platforms tomorrow.
Yep. Tonight, Troy, we started our new partnership officially. So after the show, I will actually be changing the banner over. But every single show from now on will be on 8 different platforms.
Now we will go into one of our normal things that we do. And I will bring up that August is National Overdose Awareness Month. And I will give you this one. This one's your turn tonight. I did the other one.
No, I mean, it's actually a really good month to actually talk about this. Because, like, yes, it preaches mental health, but you also have a lot of people who are on edge, and they think the easy way out is to overdose. It's a sad reality, but it is very true. That still counts as being in crisis, if you ask me. So
Yeah.
if you know someone who's in crisis, tell them to reach out. Just call 988. We're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Or if you think they would be better talking to one of us here on the Basement Show, the Forgotten Podcast, Verge of Sanity, we're all here to help each other. Our phones are always on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If it's late at night, give us a couple minutes. We will get back to you when we're alert. I surprised everybody this morning by posting my post at 7 o'clock this morning for the show tonight. But that's what I do. I mean, I was up to 3 o'clock last night. Grim's a night out. He's up. So if you need someone to talk to, don't be afraid. You're not alone. And we much rather talk you out of your bad state and then reading about your obituary. Here in the Basement Show, Grim will play it tomorrow night with David Trimman. You're not alone. We love each and every one of you, and you're better with you in our lives than without. So stay tuned tomorrow night. I think Grim will be playing that 4-minute speech again.
Yep.
So tune in. If you haven't heard it before, it is definitely worth the listen.
And the next way that you can actually contact us is you can join the Basement Show Discord. Message one of us, and we can send you that invite to get you where you need to go. And that will, in there, there's a section for mental health. There's Grimm Strip Club. But there are plenty of other things. There's show suggestions. There's ways to talk to us each individually. Or you can talk to Alexa. Stop. But you will also be able to talk to other people in there, because you got to remember, you may think that you're the only one that is in that situation, but you'd be surprised how many other people are right there along beside you. And that is something that you will learn tomorrow night during that speech.
Yes, that is very, very true. It is a very passionate speech, I will say that.
Yes. All
Now, since
hail.
since we're talking about this, if you want to pull up the one banner that says every dollar raised, we'll go over that real quick, how they can help us.
Yes, so here we go.
Okay. Now, if you want to start, before you start this real quick, I have a question for the lady behind you.
Lady behind me.
Is the PayPal open?
Yeah. Let me double check it now. Give me a second.
She's looking into that right now.
So while she's doing that, if you want to pull up the first banner, we can start with that.
Okay.
So, October 6th, the Basement Show, the Forgotten Podcast, maybe, Words of Sanity, maybe, we are doing the Greater Philadelphia Suicide Prevention Walk that goes from Fairmont Park to the Mann Center, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
As you've seen now, we are doing auctions from now until then to help raise money for this. Now, there is different categories, different levels on which it gets more interesting. Any dollar amount helps, quarter, dime, nickel, penny, everything counts. And we're going to that. Miss Grimm is setting up a PayPal for it, so we will find out if that's up and running. But, so we will have that link for you tomorrow night. However, as you see the first one, if we raise $500 towards this walk, I will get my first ever piercing. I have no piercings on my body whatsoever. So I have sacrificed my earlobes, my tongue, my eyebrows, you name it. If we raise $500, it will get pierced one place.
Tim, just open the Basement Show email and give me the code.
You need to open the Basement Show email and give her the code.
Okay, I will.
Text that to her.
Yep. So, if you want to help out, there's multiple ways to do it.
Yes, so I'll work on that while you're working on that. So Mr. Knast will get his first piercing. Now, if this is done collectively through a bunch of people, what we will do is we will write your name down. And your name will go onto this piece of paper. And what you would like to see, we will come to you personally around everybody, nobody else, and we will ask you what you would like to see pierced. And we will add that there. And when we hit that $500, if this was done collectively, everybody that put money into that will get a vote. But if you do not donate, you do not get a vote. Now, if somebody comes up with that $500 by themselves, they get the choice right out the door.
Yep, I'm screwed if that happens.
Yep. The next one is $250 more. If you raise $750, same way. If one person does it by themselves, they will get both of these. Mr. Knast will get his piercing, and Grimm will get a new tattoo within reason and where it is going within reason. That is if one person does that alone. But if it is done collectively again, your name will go on to lists, and we will turn around and we will get a vote at the end of it.
All right, next one we should have 1,000 coming up. There you go. Raise 1,000.
Now that's an
you-
additional 250 on top of the 750. Now,
Yeah, so you get the $500 piercing, the tattoo, and then you get to pick one of us on the basement show, since we are the ones who are running this, to hang out with for the day. Now, if you pick Rev Grimm or Mrs. Grimm, they come as a package deal for multiple reasons. We won't really dive into that now, but they come together as one. So you get both Grimms for the price of one. Or if you're out of state, like a Mr. Evans, you will get to virtually hang out with us for the day. We'll
right.
be on FaceTime throughout the day, hanging out, chit chatting, the whole 9 yards. So,
And again, if it is done collectively,
yes, one person gets
the first person that hits that $1,000 mark will win that prize.
Yeah. Now, I think if it's like raised collectively, the highest bidder, I think, wins it.
We could do that too. The highest bidder, if it's raised collectively, will actually get all three of those prizes.
Yes.
Now, this is where things get interesting, because this is the top right now until we figure out what else we are adding. If we get to 1,500, now I think we should take that alone out. But if we get to 1,500, remember, every time that you put $1.50 or whatever in, we will actually add that up to your total.
Yep.
When that is all said and done, if we hit the $1,500 mark, not only do you get the $500 prize, not only do you get the $750 prize, not only do you get the $1,000 prize, but you will get the entire basement show crew at a location of your choosing. So if you choose for us to go to, like Miss Grimm says, the sex shop and do a live show from a sex shop, you will also be part of the basement show, and you can choose what show you want it to be. So if you wanted to choose the Reverend Grimm show, or if you wanted to choose Thursday night Expedition, or Tuesday night's Drago and Tink, or Monday night Ladies Night, but you will get the entire basement show and the show of your choice at a location of your choosing. And for that entire day and that night during that show, you will be part of the basement show crew. And as we look more and more every day, we are finding more and more things to add in.
That is true. I mean,
but no matter how you look at this, a lot of people are going, that's a lot of money. And I understand that is a lot of money, but that money will go to people and get them resources, because people just think it is too easy to take the easy way out, and they don't think about the damage they are leaving behind.
that is true.
And this will get more clinics out there, and every dollar raised, not just by us, but by this entire walk, is going to go to an amazing thing to just, well, that's plenty more what? Yes, plus there is many, many more things that we are working on. As I said, we are already working, myself and Mr. Knast, we are already working on stuff for October, because Halloween night we're looking at doing a live show in a cemetery.
Oh, it's crazy, but it's going to happen.
And then on the 1st, I am actually looking at trying to do a live show inside of a mausoleum. But it will be Grimm's alter ego that night inside of that mausoleum.
Which will be a Friday night.
That will be a Friday night show. And then on the 2nd, the basement show will be at the sold out Octane show in Bensalem. Bensalem, right?
Yes.
Bensalem, Pennsylvania. And I'm sure we will be probably doing maybe a quick pop-up here and there during that.
Yeah. That doesn't even count for what happens at the beginning of that week, too.
What's at the beginning of that week?
The Basement Show will be live in Cincinnati, Ohio.
That is true.
I will be doing a live on location show from outside Paycor Stadium as we get ready for the kickoff because I will be attending the Philadelphia Eagles versus Cincinnati Bengals game in Cincinnati. So I will be doing pop-up shows from out there all weekend.
Mr. Nast, you need to check your messages.
Okay.
I'm going to try and have my cast there for Halloween. That would be awesome, Ryan. That would be cool. But
Sooner
yes,
the better, though.
yeah. Make
Just so we know what we're working with.
yes, she said check your messages. So I think you actually may have it there.
No, I fucked up.
I got it.
What do you mean, no, you fucked up?
Oh, I tried doing like a business account, but it won't let me do a business account. It's making me physically sign out with a phone number. So it's gonna be
Wait, whose phone number? Do you have a PayPal on your phone number?
Yeah, I think so.
no, it doesn't because it would have hit me already.
She said no, you don't, because it would have hit you.
No,
already.
it's only changed my email.
No, it's only on his email. So, all right. So you should be getting something in a minute.
I did. I just texted back to her.
He texted. Well, he texted it back to you.
We'll get that all squared away for tomorrow night.
Yeah. So tomorrow night we will have that as a banner in studio, and you will be able to see where you will be able to send donations to actually start for the
Suicide walk.
The suicide walk. Thank you. And remember, every dollar, every penny is going to Out of the Dark suicide walk in the greater Philadelphia on October 6th.
That is very,
And you are more than welcome to join us at the walk. And Holland's Customs is actually going to be doing shirts because the basement show will all be in one solid color. We will be in green, and we will get out there what colors the shirts represent. Which again, anybody that purchases a shirt, that money will also get added in with your total. So every dollar of that will go in under your name, and you will also most likely at that point be featured with your name on the back of all of the shirts.
Yep.
So we could have a very, very big list on these shirts, but we can't do this without your guys' help.
No, and that's why we always say you're not alone.
Nope. So at this point, we have had 2 hours and 25 minutes. I think we had a great show tonight. You have all got to see the announcement. You, again, make sure that you check out the Forgotten Podcast or the King's Table on Twitch. You know, follow, like, remember, like, share, and follow. For us, you can find us on Facebook, The Facebook with Mr. Knast, as well as YouTube. You can find us on Twitch and TikTok and our Discord, The Basement Show with Mr. Knast. For Verge of Sanity, let me see if I can remember all this. You've got Facebook, you've got YouTube, you've got Twitch, you have X, you have TikTok, and their Instagram. Check your messages. You should see it now.
Yep, I saw it.
For the Forgotten podcast, you can find them on the King's _table on Twitch. You can find them on Facebook, the Forgotten Podcast, and you can find them on Discord, if I'm not mistaken.
Real quick, let me pull this up real quick. Make this a little bit bigger. So if you want to donate, there you go.
It wouldn't let me.
Sorry.
It wouldn't fit the whole thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't let us fit the whole thing.
That's right. But there you go. At the Basement Show, you can now donate to help us with the suicide walk. Like I said, any amount helps. But that is officially set up. So memorize it, ask for it. We will have a ticker for it. So that is awesome. Andrew Tooth, what's up?
What's up, sir? And remember, if you are going to order a shirt, please look at the link or contact myself or Mr. Knast or even Miss Grimm herself. So that way we know that you're ordering a shirt, because we don't always keep them in stock, but we will have to pick up the shirt and get that printed out, and we will need to know what color, because remember, there are different colors for different scenarios. The Basement Show would be green, and Ms. Grimm will probably start working on that design this weekend. So probably by Monday night, it will be ready to be seen, if not sooner.
I think this is Andrew's first time checking this out, so welcome in, Andrew.
The shirt designs are actually going. Thanks for tuning in. The shirt designs are for I can bring up that banner again. It's going to the Out of the Dark Greater Suicide Walk on October 6th. The Basement Show will be there. The Basement Crew. This is my brother-in-law. Welcome, brother-in-law. So we will be designing shirts, and anybody that would like to join us for that walk, all of the Basement Show crew is automatically signed up for it. So we will be there, and we hope that you would join us, because one of the things that we talk about a lot, we talk about mental health, and we talk about suicide, and crisis awareness. And as I said, August is actually Overdose Awareness Month, and it comes into a lot with suicide and crisis. And one thing I could say here at the Basement Show, for anybody that actually knows our story, they all know that mental health is very, very, very close to all of us.
Yep.
Especially after what has transpired in the Grimm Kingdom over the past, since May of 23. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate what you guys do. Well, thank you, sir, very much. You know what? Let's get you up there, because you know what? Everybody needs to see that out there. Thank you for appreciating for what we do. Thank you for tuning in, because without people such as yourself, these shows and the Forgotten Podcast and Verge of Sanity would not exist. And it would just be us talking to each other. So we try and put out the best possible content we can, just as everybody else does, for all of you, the fans. And as I said, we are now streaming on 8 platforms every day. So you can never miss a show, ever. But we are at 2 hours and 39 minutes. We are at 2.5 hours. It has been a very, very long day. The Reverend. Timer goes off, let it go. Aye, aye, Kappa. Let it go. No, we are not doing that. Not fucking happening. So, Mr. Knast, I will let you get ready to set up for whatever we are closing out with tonight, but I will let you.
I didn't make an outro. We can just use the expedition one. Because after all, today is supposed to be expedition night. I didn't do it. I will have more show prepared. I was more focused on the announcements this week. I'm getting this all squared away.
Stop. All right.
So,
Well, what outro do we want to use tonight?
I'm going to use the expedition show.
All right. So I will let you go first. I will finish up, and then we will do our thing.
Well, just appreciate everybody hanging out tonight, hanging out for the announcements. It's awesome to see that many people supporting me with the announcement I did make. So I'll make everyone a deal. I will leave the show up for 24 hours. So if you didn't get to see this live, I will leave it up. But after tomorrow night, I am removing the show. So if you're curious to know what we all talked about tonight, you have till 10:30 tomorrow night to watch this show to find out. After that, you're going to be all mushrooms and kept in the dark.
And Andrew said he will tune in tomorrow, keep up the good work, and keep grinding and keep those good vibes. I will tell you right now, tomorrow night at 7, again, you have the ACS show, which will be their final show on Friday night before they move to Sundays. And at 9 o'clock, you have the Reverend Grimm show. But I am telling you now, again, you are not going to have the normal Reverend Grimm. You are going to have Grimm's alter ego. So it is something completely different. And not many people have ever seen this. So this show, I recommend highly for people, young children. Rev Grimm is the GOAT. I just got called the GOAT.
But
now you know what I got to do, right? I have to do it. Troy brought it up. I got to do it. I can't leave it alone. Where is it? It's right here.
Acknowledge me.
I had to do it. Oh, there you go. See that? Look at that, Mr. Knast left. No, tonight, go ahead, Mr. Knast, finish up what you want to go with.
Yeah, you guys are all awesome. Thanks for all the support. The next 5 months should be a lot of fun. I'm not going anywhere just yet. But yeah, just stay tuned. Plenty more shows coming. A lot more content. There's a lot. But we are growing every day. If you haven't done so already, go over, check out the Basement Show page. Andrew, there's plenty of shows you can catch up on. Forgotten podcasts when they'll have our shows in their library as well. So find us everywhere. Find everybody everywhere. All support each other.
It is true. We all try and come out here for one purpose, and that is to give all of you the best shows that we can, because you guys invite us into your homes and your workplaces every single night for sometimes 2+ hours, sometimes even longer than that. But without all of you, none of this would be possible. Good night, everyone. Fuck this heat. But I know that there is one person that is still here. And since I am doing this closeout tonight, and we are doing this my way, Gary, will you help me here? Because you know you help me every Friday night, sir.
I think I figured it out. And it's okay. I'll keep that between me and you right now, okay? I figured it out, though.
Okay. Don't take any shit and stay hydrated. There it is. Straight from Gary. Gary reminds me every week, even though I use that, and I find it awesome that he is using that catchphrase. Look, don't take any shit from anybody. Too many people in this world now are just too fucking serious. And guess what? If you let somebody shit on you, then everybody's going to shit on you. And it's not the way it's supposed to be. The second thing, if you're going to walk through hell, and I speak from experience, if you're going to walk through hell, you hold your head up high, and you walk through hell like you fucking own the place. Because nobody can take your heart, Nobody can take your soul, and nobody can take your dreams. You create your own future and your own destiny. Don't let anybody ever take that away from you. Until tomorrow night, from the Reverend Grimm, before I hit my coffin, because I was up till 6:30 and then I was up by 7:45. And I did not nap today. No coffin time today. Yeah, long day for the Reverend. Everybody, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you all. Deuces.
Bye.